Phoenix, right? It's attorney. So that looks about right. We're here. We're back at the investigation, I believe. No, your nuts are not worth that much. So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. Yeah, do not Google that, by the way. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. And that victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. You gambled all and lost. How about a terrifying case of contradictionitis? How to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We gotta find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. I forgot something. Oh no, I forgot. I got another in the mail. Dang. Okay, I haven't opened it yet. I was going to open it off stream, but it was too hard to open. So I'm struggling. I got it partway open. It's got really strong glue on it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get it open. I think I got a hole here to get it open. Hold on. Get it open. Hold on. Open. Open. I am guessing right. This is be a new choker. Okay, I pull it out and... Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little fox. It's got a little sleepy fox on it. It's so cute. And then we're done this bag. I think it's empty. Yeah, this is empty. Okay, we're done with that. Put that over there. Hold on, I'm opening. I meant to open it earlier. I just forgot. I was distracted by my keyboard not being right. I'm pulling it out. So cute. Oh, this is adorable. I love it. Sleepy fox. It's not a collar, it's a choker. I can't put my hair's in the way. I have to put it on later, okay? I'll sit over here. Where's the safe spot? I'll put it back in the little bag. A little bag with it. Okay. Back in the bag. Let's sit over here. I'll definitely try that on tomorrow. Okay. We good? I think we're good. Okay, we gotta find one for Maggie or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. No, it's not a squishmallow. Be nice. Be nice to Cinnamon. Oh, let me look. I think that was the last thing. Yeah, I think that's the last thing. Yeah, throwing is really cool. Alright, I've marked it as complete. I guess we'll try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. We need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Très Bien. Well, let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing, too. Also, you need to get paid for that work you did. Yeah, I know. I was talking with somebody about that. The alternative is me getting a P.O. box. But that costs like $300 a year. Plus, then I gotta go pick it up at the post office. Alright, any ideas? No, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zin Yup. You know, like what he's like and stuff. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy. I'd beat you so hard, it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You used to say you Phoenix Wright? Because I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. He looks nothing like me. Huh? You did? What did you find out? Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I went into Don Bonioni. They say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's stories anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Let's go back to trade. No, I guess not. Guess Maggie's still in question. But we got a question to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep down, Maya. This isn't the playground, you know. Okay, now we go to trade bien. 27. Trade bien. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. That sounds like... I just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting real worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Arg! Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, on the subject of the lottery, I've played lottery a little bit, like maybe like $10 worth in my life. It's basically just a quick way to lose money. Huh? Oh, it's you. I was, haha. I was just, ha ha ha. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? It's not a lie. It's a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You'll be drive over in a reporter, you know. I always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days did you do it today? Have you made more gambling than you've lost? On the lottery or in general? I don't know your flavor of gambling. So sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Would you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? In this case, it's already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. I did know some guys in school that they played the lottery for money in the summertime and made money on it, but they did that by going to find tickets that had a lot of prizes left and not many tickets left. So the ones that were left had lots of prizes. So you go and buy those and try to win. So did Maggie say anything to you about me, I mean? I feel like the audio's off today. Am I crazy? Okay, I turned it, now it sounds normal. Did that change your audio at all? Did that do anything to you guys? No? Okay, yeah, so it must be just me with my headphones in. Anything to you about me, I mean? Well, how'd you put it again? Can't be Detective Gumshoe. Hate him, sir. I mean it. I ever want to see him again. He's gonna love to hear that. Something like that. Ow! Why? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall. Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. So do you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you like it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? It's like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think the right word to describe the taste. I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Sigh. It's just kind of hard to admit to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe you should have found out about the price after you'd finished eating. Oh yeah, speaking of bad taste, I found out my cheese that I've been putting on my salad is bad. I knew it tasted a bit off, but I found mold on it. So I threw out the piece of mold on it. I'm hoping to finish it off. Maybe it won't make me sick. It'll probably be fine. Hey Nick, maybe that's why the Glen Elk came here. Maybe you heard about the super fierce twin tea set. By fierce, you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me. You still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? What were you all excited about earlier? Huh? I mean, cheese is basically mold anyway. That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that? That was nothing. I wasn't excited. I won't take a Gumshoe. You can tell a little of me. What were you listening to? Nothing really. It's just the daily exercise show. He's lying. What the Cyclock? Ha ha ha. This lunch special lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Let's just see what we're looking for. Radio. Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not going to tell you. See about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. To be clear what kind of radio program. I'd say it was related to... Lottery ticket. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you tried to win big just like Glen Elk did. It's like you can see right through me. I mean, that was like the least subtle thing ever, huh? I've cracked him already. See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing. He was pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. So I won the lottery. So, how'd it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's just intense, pal. That's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. The lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Millionaire Radio. Millionaire Radio, that sounds so cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Is there anything else to look at here? It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. Try wearing something a bit more chic sometime. Huh, Maya? Random Fox? Did the Random Fox work? I can't tell. I think it did. Premium frocks, yeah, we got that. The restaurant's front entrance sign, hang on the door written in French, prices open or close. No Jacques about French. Could say entrance or exit too, just think of that. That's one of those magical boxes that puts out money. Nothing new here. Oh, the little trinkets tucked away in here. Personally... Okay, nothing there. Murder occurred. So that was police tape around it. We already did all this. Hey Nick, do you think old C was talking about a vase like this today at court? Looks like it's ready to fall over any second. Looks kind of fragile too. Bet Mr. Armstrong could charge that $10,000 for every vase a customer broke. he'd be able to pay off his loan really quickly. People with that kind of bill, Maya, they'll hit you back. Lots of people went to Wonderland up there. We already tried that. We already did that. Alright, we gotta go somewhere else. We can check back here, see what we see. Oh, this is here. We can see our doppelganger. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. Kinda hope he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds stay and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't go too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city. A mirror? Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why are you trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? It's so fruity. I love apples, they're among my favorites. Apple cider is perfect for you. Alright, we already looked at everything. Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. You know that? No, we already did that. It's a dove, not a pigeon. Love sandboxes. No, I don't want your iron filings. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I don't think Bad Tail Day is on the list, because you can't really see the tail. I'm pretty sure it's the Goth Fox outfit, or the Goth Fox makeup. Don't do anything. Alright, where can we go now? Kitchen? Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. I'm pretty sure it's not default. I can check. Hold on. Let's take a look. You're right. Did it not change? I didn't think that the default was an option. Is it? Hold on, let me look. Alright, where is it? If I can find the one... I guess it is an option. I didn't realize it was an option. It is. Okay, well, apparently it's an option. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I'll be waiting for you. Haven't gotten it by then. I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. He. No, stop it, I beg you. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Mais no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. This will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. He. Ah! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye, for now. Erg! I have la shivers! I mean, you guys have really bad luck today, or good luck, I don't know. So, we got a rare model, and then it got reset on a catch fox. And then you did another one and got the default back. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Oh, wee. That feels good. You do that in the kitchen? Erg! Oh la la. Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood. This is just the leftovers of what you were just using? You don't exactly have any customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? I'm not switching my water. We're not moving very fast today. No, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People don't understand it. They think it is tray. Too many people think that my restaurant was exclusive. They think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Remember, Mr. Wolfels was a woman. Or female. And SAO. This restaurant is my life. It's everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. So who's that woman you were just talking to? Oh la la. You saw that? Ah, well, yes, sorry. So who was she? She looked like so polite and graceful. But polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? Like next month. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Think so? Well then, let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Let me present this. As long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Mais bien sûr. If I did not owe them la money, I would have refused. My hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up. And eat me with la salad garnish. Ew, I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right? Ah. Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier, I take it she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la dette. It's a sign of la bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills. The woman who was here is this scary woman. She is from la loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, Tinder Lender is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from Zim. If you must, no more than $10. $10. Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that. Thank you very much. So Tinder Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if you've got anything to do with this case. I'm a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me la money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I'm like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who's this he? The tiger. The tiger? Oui. He is la manager of the Tinderlander. A terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no, no, no. This man is a presence. A most formidable personality. Although, oui, he does have the spiky air just like you. Oui, there is a resemblance there, I suppose. So this loan office is worth checking out after all. Want to visit the Tinderlander? It is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey Nick, need money. I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Let's go. To Vitamin Square. To Tinderlander. Win through compromise. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? It's like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Gulp. Talk about a creepy voice. Make sure your soul wants to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan. No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. Guess we'll just have to come back another time. It's a perfect opportunity, Nick. This reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk. Please. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. Hi, Treeborn. Yep, welcome. Alright, let's start with this. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's wondering if you can hear it. Let's open. I wonder what kind of music that tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? He. Gulp. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach is killing me. Oh wait, maybe it was just that burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. Better take a look at the CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? Oh, it's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger? It's a demo CD. Our name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? Must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it, but it's heavy metal. No way, that woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. It's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I actually knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It's one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How'd she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be like super heavy? Oh, hey. There's a book of matches here, too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says, Très bien. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah. Pilot light for the off spoiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Alright, what else we got? Hey, look at that. Look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. It's like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit's the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Same color as my suit? Ah! Your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. Of all the characters I've found so far, that one reminds me most of me in this game. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? I like her. She seems nice. Ah, I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look on the lapel of this suit. That's an attorney's badge, made out of cardboard. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Who almost ran out of air on that one? Ah! Come off under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around in my office for? No, nothing. We were just... Roar! My precious carpet! You just got ash on my rug. You wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like that. You just want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? Ow! And I'm back. You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna fight you two. Use two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Ah! Oh. Don Tiger, you're back. Don Tigre? Would you pronounce that tiger or tigre? I don't know. I like the voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry. Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier. And... Eek! Has she got a death wish or what? Alright. Huh? Forget about Violetta. It's nothing. More like Violenza. What? I like her. Violet. It's purple. I love it. Yeah, I'm really good digging this character. I like her. I get mad at you. You're too cute. You hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Bar! Phoenix Wright! Yes? You're either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you just gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. Heh, but I don't care. No one gets in my way. Why are you orange? Well, what? I mean, excuse me? Heh. You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Guar! Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Do you leave? Ah, wait. But please? That's pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. He's always redheaded? Like, you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream it. Hold it, either. Hold it! The espresso. Ah! And cookies. So, okay, I'm starting to get a sense that she is very much like me in real life. Oh, hothead? I get it. I have, on multiple occasions, been told I need a bell because I sneak up on people just by walking. And I scare the crap out of them. Frequently. So, someone's definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was the tiger called her? Violetta? So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tinderlinder. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well. We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tinderlinder. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright and Company at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for our card game, for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tinderlinder is on your side. He. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. Manager being the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio to Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Didn't Yelp's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Alright, so let's present the tiger. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? So, sure. Wait, her name is Viola, not Violetta. I'd like my cookies. I baked them myself. He. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. He. No matter how I look at this. Name drop? Now look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scare girl doing working together? We are lovers. Did not see that coming. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved your life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once. He. You died? About 4 months ago. Remember when I asked if she was a ghost? The doctor said to abandon all hope. Sorry, the doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So what's with the story with the head bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Alright, she's seriously locked up. Oh, she really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Alright, she's not gonna be easy to crack. Alright, before we do that, let's examine. Is there anything else we can look at? Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. We gotta read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making this stuff up for a change? Heh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Come on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. That yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Maybe she knows what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Gulp. Hey, this piece of paper is sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill. Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane. Car's registered to the Cadaverinis? That's a dead body. And something. Huh? So it's not even the tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Win through compromise. Win through compromise. Wonder what they're supposed to mean. Must be something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That. Ah! That's Tenderlinder's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise by hair, I'd say we're okay. This one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Shudder. Let's take a look. Punching bag. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? Sounds gross to start with. It's way too heavy to be practical. Why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before back at Très Bien. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Alright, let's try to break the thing. I don't think we can, but we're gonna try. Let's just see what she needs. She's locked up tight. It's the advantage on your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? He. You're supposed to have something to do with this? I mean, we could try the repair bill. Your car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Let me see if the Cadaverinis is very strong. I don't think we have it. Alright, there's nothing we can do. That's one impressive desk and one impressive rug. Solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that. Shine. Only real gold shines like that. Do you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. I was completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see out my nose in the reflection. That's going to be really distracting. Desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Alright, let's move. There he is. Old City's back, feeding the pigeons again. There, take this, and get out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down. Let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ka. Hey, he just turned his back on us. Not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in the court this morning. Mr. Kudo. Pigeon. Ka. Look, we really need to talk to you. Alright? Out with demons! In with the good fortune! Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Oh, I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Ka, everyone will be talking about behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Hey, listen to me, boy. I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. Put some white powder into the young lady's cappuccino. We hear you. Another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as Lindsay's broken spectacles. But we're really sorry. I made a little mistake about the vase. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Just tell me to take it easy, you spiky-headed brat. Take this. You said you were a craftsman, right? Ha, the modern world casts an honest craftsman like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. Ow! I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Also, I feel bad for your bad luck earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and redeem this. Right back to the time of the Shoguns. Hey, Frosty, look at that. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I want to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. And scream right down his ear hole. Objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? That's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. I got a tsunami of frustration inside. It's ready to burst out. Let him start rambling now. We might never shut him up. What should you do? Suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then. Of course not, you idiot. I'm good for nowadays running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... buy some bread now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Let people say what they mean. Get lost. That's what they're trying to say. Oh, yes. I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. That restaurant, are you talking about Trabian? Did you get asked to run an errand there, too? Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned. But what? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was just in a bit of a daze, you see. No one shouted over to me. Who's about you? Call the police. Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? God, I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs. I went out looking for a payphone, of course. Were you looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandering around for 5 minutes or so. It's hard to find a payphone. Like, I feel like payphones don't exist anymore. Let's see, do payphones still exist? There are around 100,000 payphones remaining in the United States, is an estimate, with most of them in New York City. For 5 minutes. So for 5 minutes after the incident happened, I haven't seen one. So I went, I had to use a payphone once. My cell phone battery had died. And so I was trying to call for help. And so I stopped at a place. It was like a gas station or something. Because my, I had a flat tire. But I made it to a gas station. And so I went in to use their phone. And they said they couldn't let me use the phone because it might be long distance. I was like, it's like 10 miles up the road. How is that long distance? I don't even know. Is long distance still a thing? I don't know. I guess it is, apparently. Look, I was in a panic. I was young. It was a long time ago. I was young. And, I was panicking. So 5 minutes after that incident happened, yesterday the owner was at trade ban on his own. Why'd you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you had given me the chance. You all bullied me out of the courtroom. So I thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. That's okay, there's one more. I've got more to say. Oh, yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, let's put the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You at least told us before we got to court. It's really that important that Mr. Kudo is the one who called the police? So where is the unaccounted time before the police arrived? The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that that man alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. Yeah, I can change a tire. It just takes me a while. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah, oh sure. You go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. But I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, huh? We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Let's go in the kitchen. Let's let Mr. Armstrong out again. Place open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Arg, missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Alright, let's look at this. Let's check this again. Now this is one large mirror. This is where he makes himself look pretty. Clay Armstrong's bedtime literature. Right. Let's see. See, foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last tip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh, that's it? Yep. That's a poem for you. It's basically confessing to lying about it, so I don't know. I soon go back to the detention center. Nope, nothing here yet. Nothing here. Alright, something new here. My gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call the officers for the briefing, quick. Can you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. My email pin. Pin pal. Leet. AZN. Princess Z. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! Leet Asian princesses. Sounds keep busy in here, huh? You busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Well, the detective, he's mumbling something to himself. And pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He's coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. I'm not sure he even knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Let's be the chief of detectives here. Looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well. Just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports, just a suggestion. Dear Leet Asian Princess. Am I getting in trouble for saying this? I don't know. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night? Oh, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send my resume and become chief. Use detective's desk. There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expected. Detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. It had nothing to do with the lottery. It's all about this computer virus that everyone has now. There's a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Alright, what can we do? Do we have enough to break Cracker? I don't think we have enough. Can we present this person? Would you mind taking a look at this? Ah, excuse me. Let me get a million of my grumbles off my chest. I'll take one quick look. An earthquake of frustration inside. It's ready to rumble. On second thought, forget it. Getting grumbles for one quick look doesn't sound like a good deal for me. Nope, no good. No good. No good. I forget this guy. Alright, what do we have that might be relevant? I don't think I can crack her yet. But I can't present anything else to her. Do we have any evidence we can present to him? No good. I think we already tried that. No good. No good. I think he's got something. We might be able to pull something off with him. Don't know anything. I didn't mean like that. I don't have an opinion. Look at this. Sorry, pal. All I think about is Maggie at the moment. You know what chef said to me? Oh la la, your body's full of the toxins. He gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. I thought it was just juniper. Some rock last night. Oh, really? That's nice. This guy's a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes through? Crashes though? Did he stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too. Get a gumshoe. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that. Like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Real stable company. The Blue Screen. Oh, that's funny. Yours aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. Wonder about that. Just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Huh? Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, we'll see you later then. Bye. What? You better get going, Detective. You'll be late. Actually, I got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me. It's food. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got it early so I can make it. And you've just been carrying around in your pocket? I'm really worried about her. She looks like she lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. Also, is this just sausages and rice? How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. Please don't clip that. So you give it to her? It took me ages to make. So please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? No, don't clip that. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. He's finally gone. Okay, let's go. Blue Screens Inc. Wow, this place is so high-tech you can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. What place looks like this? They're like living in the future. Who are you? You earned your new job at the right time. Starting this year takes 5 years to be fully vested? Holy crap, that sucks. Who are you? Are you a robot? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, access restricted to authorized personnel only. It's a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Very nice. Congratulations, Frosty. Fully vested. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whack educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. Or would you say Basil? I always hear in TV shows as Basil. I'm the company director. The director? She's human. She's even more like a ghost in the shell. Ghost of the Shell. I love that anime. Oh, Ghost of the Shell? That's a great anime. That was one, like, that's one of my future goals. Is I want to become a cyborg so I can live forever and, you know, like, do full dive in PCs and stuff. That'd be fun. And that thing over her eye, is that the same device as Glenn Elks? Yes, the live action movie? I saw the live action movie. It was okay. No, the old one? I don't know, maybe? Let me look it up. From 1995? I'm pretty sure I saw that one. It's been a long time, though. Wow, that movie poster. Oh yeah, I'm watching a clip. I've definitely seen that. It's an Appleseed movie. What is Appleseed? That's an DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around. Maya, it's an HMD. All of my programs here at Blue Screen Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I would find one. So, what exactly is this firm's business? How do I simplify it so that you can understand? Analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimal operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of the analyze and management. Doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? Software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes. Compact discs. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. Small firm, but all my employees are first-class programmers. That's one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time slicing in common areas in multi-threaded things and logical actions shared. I can't. Global variables often influence response time and performance, so code-independent global variables and memory overheads is vitally important to the execution. I get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow that? I had to go to my second backup screen because I got behind. No, I've never heard of Appleseed. So yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened to Wright, Miss Basil? You know about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. Couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screen Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elk's desk? Have you put it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. Just think that it might be useful to you. You're welcome to take it. Guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Let's look around. Let's look at this guy. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow. That's where a pro and programmer comes from, huh? And it should be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. That's a good idea. Yeah, I could become an old city's apprentice. That will, like, he's already developing a humpback. You see that, right? He's already developing a hump. What about your spirit medium training? Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? Betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. With cell phones? Probably. Oh, stores are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. This many tickets would get you what? A buck down the recycling center? I didn't know you were so hard to try to profit from the dead, Nick. I was taking them as evidence, Maya. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. She can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. I was trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry, then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? This is another hint about tidying. You can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd. That's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Anything else? Yeah. It says meet with a tiger. That's a tiger. This calendar added to the court record. Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer. Looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use a computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm Please don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise the computer will laugh at you. Said she laughed at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. I do like her outfit, though. Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with the futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Alright, I think we've run out of stuff to look at here. Let's try let's see, nothing else. Can we present anything to her? About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. He did suffer from one or two bugs to his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. That would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. I don't know what the trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry, why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. He got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Okay, only 3 locks this time. 3 sack locks. Sure looks like every other man was a pile of secrets. Alright, let's see what we need to break this. We'll start on this. See what we can do. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry, sir, we don't deal with troubleshooting here. I'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What are you talking about? I said I'd better just take a shot and see what it gets me. Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's troubles have something to do with this? How about this giant pile of lottery tickets? What's that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. That many tickets you could get $1 at the recycling center. You people are very, very bad. Cashing in on on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? What is the relevance of those tickets? Victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. 500 losing horse tickets is not a logical conclusion? Gambling problem? That must go to races from time to time. Yeah, but if he went to like 1 a week and bet on 10, that's still like 10 years worth. And everyone buys as many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right. I'm not through yet. Michigan Elks gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Lottery ticket. Lottery. Horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? She's sweating! She's gonna short out her clothes. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! Okay, 1 down. You're right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. Good people must not follow his examples. Do you understand? Yeah, Maya keeps thinking she's a robot, too. Trust me, even I will, if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000. In the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Trump's real problem was for someone or someone more terrifying and ferocious. Should I do this? Or should I do the profile? Let's do the profile. Furio Tigre. The boss of a loan office called Tinder Lender. Random Fox. Hey look, Frosty, Kyrell saved you. Never mind. I take it back. I'm gonna get hit by a nut, aren't I? Tinder Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Ow. Saw it coming. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Alg. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Alg and the tiger knew each other. How about the evidence? Right here. Furio Tigre, aka the tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tinderlinder. It's who Mr. Alg met with on the day of his murder. The only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! Okay, 2 down. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000. Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Mag couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so now he got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, it isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I think he was talking about programming. Well, what computer program is worth $100,000? I'm sure good people should leave so I can get back to my work. Look who's cracking her. By any chance called this? CD! This is a very delicate matter. Without the necessary data, there's no way I can access the information. I'll create some sort of program. Can't deny it if I show the program itself as evidence. Question. There's no way to sit. It's a very delicate matter. Okay, no good. It's very... No! I'm failing. I tried the CD, it didn't work. I thought I tried the CD. That was the first thing I tried. I gotta back out. I was so close! I used up all my health, basically. I tried this thing to doodle. I tried this thing. I tried this thing twice. Yeah, I thought it was perfect. Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? It's just unbelievable in court today, sir? I want to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It's pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Now that I remember the incident, anyway. Possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. Next contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something in the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? That it was the waitress who put some white powder in the coffee cup? Should we think it was this disappeared man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber Maya. The name was scrawled on the support paper as well. They to find the CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication, that's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Present. I know I used to be on the police force. I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information in here. I can up and down. I did not. You trade in. Hey, go on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Elk, collapsed, right? Yes. So embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. It's between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene. You have no idea what went on at Trebian. No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? To the witness, the old man from the park was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old C wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. Grr, it's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man says as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know, the things the man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Alright, let's present. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, a little bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Alright, now split all and see what you make of it. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that you stood out to as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table. It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. I can't really say it was an old man. Okay then, how about calling him a really middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She's sort of creepy. She had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy. Cackling? I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently. I know I used to be a... What? Alright, give me a second. I go brush my tail. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I can't believe she didn't respond to the CD or the woman. Let's see here. What can we present her, you think? What am I forgetting? What happened? Did I forget that one? Library Fox? Tiger? Holy smokes, that's him! There we go, I got it. Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan. That's a suntan? For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how. Tell me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Okay, that didn't help us. No good on that. Scooter? No good on that. Maybe this thing. Oh, the lunch! Give the lunch. Here, have this lunch. Oh, yeah. I got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies, too. Can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? No, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else makes such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. So when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. Anyway. I hate weenies. Oh, really? There you go. There's another clip to go with the other one. It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. Yeah, don't waste food. I hate wasting food. I was trying to get some food today. Alright, so I told you yesterday that I got some wraps from work that were left over. And I had some for lunch today. And they were okay. I think they were a little bit bland for me sitting in the fridge all night. So I might get some mustard or something to go in the next ones. But today, the executives had lunch. And I mean, there's your sandwiches too. But then they had they sat in the meeting room for like 4 hours. And ended up throwing away the food because they just sat in there with the food. And then ended up throwing it away. I hate wasting food. No, it was just sandwiches. It was like some sandwich place. But I guess so. Come choose lunchbox eaten with Maya. Well, how was it? We ate it right in front of her. That's like the worst thing ever. That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. I told you I'm not throwing away my cheese. I'm gonna eat it. It's only got a little bit of mold. I'll throw away the bits that have mold on them. But it's crumbled feta, so the mold spreads fast. And I tasted it yesterday. It tasted more sour than salty. So I kind of detected that it was moldy. I've had this trouble with it before. I try to look at it, inspect it, and because it's in a clear container. And I take the lid off and everything so I can look at it through the plastic. And if I see mold, I turn it into them so I don't have to, you know. But if I don't see mold before I open it, ow. I just go ahead and eat it. Oh good, I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Okay, what else can we give her? Lunch. I know I used to be on the police for... The menu tray bin? That is from the tray bin. That's the paper the victim had with him, isn't it? That's what we think, madam. I gotta remember him having a paper, actually. I remember something about this empty bomber, too. It's written on the CD disappeared as well, wasn't it? I suppose it makes any difference if there was one CD or two, right? Wait, let's ask about this. I feel much better after trial this morning. In a bit of court proceedings I acted for years. So as witness, we already saw that. And some young man gotta tell us. I already saw that. Did you know anything about this? No. Ah, is that your attorney's badge? Actually, it's a fake. Holy smokes, that's it. Huh? That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright. Got duped by this? Completely different color. And what about the fact that it's made of paper? So the badge got a tan as well while he was in The badge got a tan as well while he was in Hawaii on business. I'm beginning to see how my phony was able to gain her trust. Alright. Let's go back here. Main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I told her to stop using your computer, Chief. I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. I'm gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! This one's some young... Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Get a gumshoe. Can't be here right now. Be roped into the briefing to stay. Huh? Got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus. A virus. A virus. There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes? No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. You hear? Okay. If you have money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tinder litter is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say, that lady? Who's this lady you're talking about, Nick? Better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, alright, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. That face, pal. You know what the virus is? Oh, Nick, do you? Your virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? I get the feeling they're making fun of me. Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No. Damage is, well, it's all internal. Inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here at the station. Virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Those computers are connected together on a network, right? The virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. It's like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why don't you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Well, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Goodo so he catches a cold. Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. All different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of this virus we caught somewhere before. Name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before, too. Let's present the CD. Come to you about this. I'm trying to customer make it. And, this is it. This is a stupid name. I remember now. Also, here it comes. Just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name's scribbled on the sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus has infected every computer on the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you see more details, please? We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. Now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer and every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses? It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, because this is so powerful. They're estimating this price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In millions? A virus can be worth that much? Alright, let's go. We got it. We got what we need. I mean, we got what we need. We're gonna save just in case. Alright, let's go. We need to go... present it? We just did. Oh. You're right. That's the girl who works over at Tinder Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family. Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. Can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No. I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people. That's who. You're a cop, aren't you? And you're scared? What's that about? I mean, they basically took cadaver, which is a corpse, and turned it into a name. Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. Black market, huh? And that includes Tinder Lender, I take it. Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. I mean, no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then. Why can't they keep her name straight? Sometimes they call her Violetta, sometimes they call her Viola. Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. Which means everything to him. So, how'd she end up at the Tinder Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tinder Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said on the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Arg, I can't believe it. I forgot the most important thing. And then that is? You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? The lunchbox? You remember the weenies? Hey, weenies. Oh, yeah. Those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Oh, well, those are delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. What about, pal? Figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh, do me a favor again, huh, pal? Deliver this? Sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these, too. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I really can't eat anymore. Alright, let's go. We'll stop by on the way. She's gone. Go here. I keep moving. Blue screen thing. Alright. Let's save. We already saved. We're fine. Let's go. Alright. Well, if we screw this up. We almost had her broken. This is gonna get her health back, though. Some of it back. Alright, we present the horse chiclets. Alright. Alright, let's get the lottery ticket. Lottery ticket, go. Alright, there we go. Broke one. Again. Alright, let's go with this person. Tiger? Alright. We go with... I almost took care of the lunch. Okay. With this program, alright. Now we do the CD. Well, this is it, isn't it? It's the virus is infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Okay, we did it. Cool. Got our health back. Let's get us up to 3/4. Thereabouts. Alright, Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. They'd been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? He was going to become a waitress at Trebien? Where did he come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, huh? MC Bomber virus? Yes. It's a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but it's still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. His date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Getting the Elks losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor. Use a trash can, Nick. Alright. Let's go back here. Then we go back here. Then we go back here. Save again, just be safe. Although we have some health now, so we're okay. For now. Alright, we're gonna present this. I gotta crack her head wound open. I'm not sure if we're gonna pull this off. We can get closer. We do this. Where is it? Right then, and this is why. The dad? Do we do the granddad, or we do the, or is it the dad, or yeah, it's granddad or her? I do granddad. I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in that traffic accident, didn't you? I guess it didn't matter which one we did. It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Scooter. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head, a bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... So I hear a helicopter. How is it possible? Because the person who committed the hit and run had been... Age 42? It's this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. Okay, but we broke it. We collided. The motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? The tiger caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus one of her locks just broke. So she must suspect it was him, too. I just don't, you know... They could be coming for me. I don't know. I don't know what the helicopter's here for. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini. I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. How about the bike? We have the bike. There it is. Not exactly a motorbike, but Tiger Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? You'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. So is the back one. Miss Cadaverini? You know the truth, don't you? He. This repair bill was paid by the Furio Tigre. Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible. Perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it! But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. Seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? Would you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Bam. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. That's an expensive operation. That's how we know it takes place in America. I held back to full. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, he told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess she was recovered in 4 months. It couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I want to believe him. I want to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I want to believe he'd helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. I feel bad for her now. Wow, I'm so sorry. We did get to the money was, it was evil. He said it's all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? Should get going. After we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Yep. I mean, do we need anything with this from this guy still? We we need to talk to this guy, yeah. Hey, bonjour! I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, has anything to say to you fellas? Ah, it's Zinio. What are you calling Zinioopy? Ah! Where'd she go? Come on out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. For what? She wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh, I think he wants to value Viola Cadaverini's papers back. Frosty needs to sleep more. Hey, you mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Mrs. Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. It ain't only her face. Okay, then, Frosty, how long did you sleep last night? In the middle of the night, how long did you sleep? Let's say over under 4 hours. Over under. I think she got power because she's Budo's little girl. Now that's sad. Can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow's in court. Because I want you to be healthy. I want you to... alive is good. Healthy is better. Healthy amounts of sleep make you feel better. You spend wasting time on dumb foxes when you're supposed to be sleeping. Actually, I guess you're at work now, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Don't sleep now. We're on court. I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. We. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with him. Did I just get beat up? Erg! That really hurt. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. But wait. Don't take it too hard, Phoenix, right? That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Gumshoe! Now it's 2 on 2! Detective Gumshoe, and he's probably got a gun. The detective? You think you're gonna stop me, Copper? Beat it! War! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. This guy to me. But, go, pal. And take this. You get hurt? Who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Duck. Alright. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick. Don't leave me behind. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tin Linder's going down. Okay, we made it through. We are full health as well. Oh, I didn't mean to save there. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well. It ended on a giant mystery. That's true. I still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes. No, that was a doubt. That was, determination. Why don't I believe you? See the time, Maggie. You better get going to the dinner seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Hey, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh, look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this will help. Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't remember this thing. Come think of it. Doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. This is a small bottle that turned up at the Trabian's kitchen a couple days ago. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor. Wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the rest. What do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. Looks like a nail polish container to me. I got the analysis results back from the lab. So, what is it? Is it poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Medication? Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. For ears? You mean... Yes, the medication Glenn Elk was using for his ruptured eardrum. What's Glenn Elk's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? You can check the fingerprints while you're at it? What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour, they might have gotten something on the prints, but... No, that's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it? Well, we certainly don't want in today pregnant. Today's trial, I'm going to expose that guy for what he's done. Or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. I don't know if you guys can see this on the edge, but I see like a tiny sliver of like 1 pixel over here. But I'm not going to mess with it because I'm just going to screw it up. I don't even think you can see it on the screen. This whole screen is like 1 pixel to the right, so we're probably missing 1 pixel over here. And we got one extra pixel over here. Court's now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. This is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor, with his first cup of coffee. Very good, then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark with the rim of the cup shows the victim drank from it with his right hand. You can pixel move it? How do you do that? According to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Thank you, Mr. Godo. Furthermore, according to the witness account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Huh. How to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. Lost me already, Mr. Godo. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You gotta change with the times. It's one of my rules. I'm implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles? The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He's throwing us off the scent. And yeah, I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. I just will point out, if in the picture the pocket had been on the other side, I think it would be more clear to saw it in the mirror. Because we were talking about, somebody said putting you to sleep. I think. I don't remember. And then you're like, oh, it's awake. And I was like, well, you don't sleep anytime. Maybe you sleep, but I don't know. And you are? Oh, bonjour, everyone. I am John Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Trabian Restaurant Enchanté. I want everyone to have good, healthy sleep schedules. I think it's important. You know what happens if I get 4 hours of sleep? I end up with a migraine. I learned that in college, that when I don't get enough sleep, like regularly, I get migraines. But as soon as I start going to sleep at about the same time every day and getting up at about the same time every day, no more migraines. I haven't had one in ages. Thank you for asking, witness, but are you a woman? Oh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am la pert and perky gentleman, no? On the day of the incident, you were in Trabian's kitchen. You know, why does it matter? Isn't that right? Bonjour, monsieur. Everything feels right. Second cup of coffee. Everybody keep counting. That's 2. Huh. Wow, he's totally unfazed. Does anything intimidate this guy? Very well, your testimony, please. Witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at the Tribune. Oui. Volunteers. When all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new Art Deco that day. Like having a large mirror between mirror! The tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. A cup, la earpiece, and la glass. He would have seen everything in reverse, no? Mirror? Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror. And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the road keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. That's a good question. What happens? There was just 2 customers in the restaurant. And who were these 2 customers exactly? May, of course, the young man who died, and the other, not so young man. Who you're referring to yesterday's witness, I presume? What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Sometimes Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. Need some hard evidence first before we can bring it up, don't we? Guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. I was experimenting with some new Art Decos that day. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today? You're not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur? Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? I did. Just 2 moments ago. Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong? This deco you mentioned. Are you referring to some sort of decorature? No. Art Deco is style design, Your Honor. How about interior design? Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing. Ah, yes, of course. That deco. I was trying to achieve more effeminate look from a restaurant. Okay, I mean, it's already pretty feminine. Like, everything in there is pink. That's like, and covered with flowers, and it smells of, you know, flowers. I don't know. Pretty feminine. Hard to get more feminine than that. Spain is the most bold remodeling of le decor. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. How big of a mirror are we talking about here? If the food weren't terrible and didn't cost $20, maybe. Oh, something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high? Let's see. Where's that 1 yard? Holy glass in a frame, that's huge. I'm intending to install it on the ceiling eventually. Ceiling? Is there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. May no, but I decided not to go through with it in the end. So I do. That's about more about the mirror, not? Press harder. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. There's nothing about it, a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimonies. But... Objection! You didn't ask, right? You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. What? The mirror was delivered to Trabian the day before the incident. Really? As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. It just doesn't add up. The mirror was delivered to Trabian. Doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. Huh. You won't doubt someone? Try it, look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough. Witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in a mirror. Hey, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Normally, I expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object. Normally, how's normality come into this? That's lame, right? Even for you. Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it? Or does that leave the quirky-headed lawyer and the top-knot chick over there. And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here. Well, Wright? Heck, not the hair. I do not have a top knot. You kind of do. Mr. Godo is correct. Lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. Bien, logic as one la day. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. You would have seen everything in reverse, no? Everything? You would have seen everything in reverse? Oui. Hey Nick, we should take a second to think about what old CD said in his testimony. How do you phrase again? Was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me if I'm wrong. It's his left ear without a doubt. He used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. Everything you described reflected in the mirror. Everything you said you saw on the left was actually on the right, huh? That covers up all the problems with his testimony, I guess, or does it? Ha! Kinda hard to believe everything is the fault of the mirror, but... Single C saw everything through a reflection? He did. It would explain all the contradictions in his testimony. Which makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in the old man's testimony. We just gotta dig deeper. This statement's clear for what? What? It was right. I probably did it the wrong place. I did it the wrong place. Oops, coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can look me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. To summarize, we were told both the HMD and the head earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw that as a reflection in the mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactement, you see, monsieur? Now, as you think about it, it's not so hard, no? Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. Mr. Kudo really did see everything in the mirror. Why is it the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Order, order! Mr. Wright is correct. Prince generally observed the victim reflected in the mirror. Then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye.
Objection!
Third cup. How bitter. Try it, you should have tasted a bit of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are you talking about your coffee? Or something completely different? Are you about to throw the coffee? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? Remember this, I presume? That I broke the vase, sorry, apology letter? I mean, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? Exactly. The old man has one grievous habit other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. That's the most striking thing about... What's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg? Clearly, it's the victim's eyepiece. That's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. That's his fourth cup of coffee. He's down in him quick. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. The ear? His left ear. Huh. Well, try it. Look. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. I really thought he was OT there for a minute there. Godo's good. Enough. Let's agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony. Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of contradiction you found is just a rash. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Well said, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court we're all ears. Oui, I can explain, please. To look at Le Plans of la Restaurant. Dolores, is everyone sitting comfortably? The mirror is in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the table next to the victim. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. Naturally, I did not touch anything else. I see no problems with this, the explanation we have just heard. The table next to the victim, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror. Not a little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again. Arg, I hate that guy. He didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. I'm quite sure about that. Volunteers, of course. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. It was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. So run by this time again. The mirror was here, correct? We? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Objection!
Who's talking, Trite? Huh? You're obstructing my view among other things. But, this is my seat in the courtroom. Fabian's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would be hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite. I tell you, monsieur, the mirror was there, in the middle of the restaurant. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of la victim. That was the seat at the table next to la victim's. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. Naturally, I did not touch anything else. Oh, we need to cross-examine. And where would that be? Oh la la, look how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer. Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once. Attracts the older ones too, you know. Handsome. Shall I tease you too? No longer. 5th cup of coffee. I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time. This is coffee. I wish she has mocha cream, skin, and cappuccino perfume. Again, I'll tell you, there's only one seat from which you could have seen. That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That is where the old man was sitting. Why can you only see the victim from that particular seat? Are you sure? Is it obvious, no? If you look at the plans, you'll understand. The victim would have been reflected in the mirror, like so. If you're sitting at a table next to him, you're gonna see everything, no? That's the seat old C was sitting at in that day. When the poisoning happened. The man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? As a terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kudo was off calling the police? Oui, exactement. I carried it out of the restaurant then. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself. What can I say? I know how to pick things up, and some... Heh. Kudo actually laughed at something. Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it's possible. Did you move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong? I look like the obliging type, no? Actually, I did not touch anything else. Are you sure about that? I touched nothing else except the mirror. Mr. Wright, so there's something the witness said that doesn't match the crime scene? Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger exactly on what exactly. Ah, time for a case of heartburn, Trite? Oh, I have just these things for that. An oil with golden myrrh and frankincense. Frankincense? Add a few drops to your coffee and voila, enjoy. Focus, Phoenix. Breathe. I need to ignore those two and just find some evidence. 31 more points. Leave Cinnamon alone. Pretty saying so, isn't it? Yep, medicine. I got you, dog. I mean, nobody mentioned anything at all about a really large mirror. I think someone would... But old Maggie didn't, neither did old CD. And the only logical explanation is there was no mirror inside Trabian that day. I just gotta prove it somehow. Alright, start with the medicine. What? Oh, the lottery ticket, maybe. What? Those are two things he touched. I gotta save. I'm gonna lose this. But those are two things he touched. Let's look. I gotta sneeze. Alright, I presented the meds. I keep sneezing. Oh, I'm sorry, the microphone's off. I'm sorry, I sneezed. Alright, so we're going to get our health back. We're going back through. No, it's fine. We're going back to full health. It's fine, it's fine. We're going to get our health back. Real fast. We saved after we already messed two things up that were right. I want my health back. So we're just skipping. Alright. Let's hurry up. Go, go, go. Ow! You missed. Yep. Kyle got rid of it for you. I thought it was gonna hit me. It startled me. A Foxfield posted 40 minutes ago? Ow! Let's go ahead and... Ow! Ow! Alright, there we go. Alright, this should have us caught up now. Order, order! Strike's correct. Wins doing his third victim, blah blah. It's from 2 days ago. What? What video are you looking at? My YouTube? Most of my videos go out at midnight. My time. Okay. The mirror. Yeah, if he was sitting right here, he would have seen it too. That's weird. Let me go back. I'll go look. Checking YouTube. I don't know if it shows. Tainted Love, that was days ago. Yeah, that posted on the 12th. It's got an amazing 27 views. Look at that. Look at it go. Bum, bum, dum, bum. Alright. And a like? It didn't. I didn't see a like when I saw it. Okay. Okay, we're back to where we were. I'm gonna go ahead and save. So we don't have to do that again. Alright. Since we're out of the restaurant, I can see two halves. Two halves. The one besides me in the mirror is here, correct? Wait, really? I don't know if you have you be in the way. And he complains. Look who's talking, you're in the way. I'm in the way. I'm in his way. Alright, do we have anything that shows where the mirror is? No. So only see from which you could have seen an image of the victim. Where would that be? Ah, look how you lean toward me. So I can see younger men. I don't know about attracting the men. It's fine if he's into that. Doesn't matter, but I don't want to hear about it. Move the mirror so it's not in Z-way. It's pretty changeable, isn't it? I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. Except by I didn't need an OC. There was no mirror inside Trabian that day. It's obvious. I proved that the mirror was not there. Alright. About that. Nothing except the mirror. Something was said that doesn't match the crime scene. It's okay. Just think for that. An oil with golden myrrh trinkets. Okay. Where? Where is it? Wait. Wouldn't the mirror be blocking this view? If he was here, wouldn't the mirror be in the view? Ow! That's me telling you when you should be sleeping? This piece of evidence contradicts the testimony we've heard, Your Honor. Crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist? Ha, sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Now then, defense, please clarify a statement. What's something that should not exist in this photo? Crap, what is it? Oh, this. God, this is what should not be in this picture. The vase? Possible connections that I have with this witness testimony. Your Honor, telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts this piece of evidence. There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as Score can see, there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection!
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. That's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in the trade inn that day. And the testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Mon Dieu!
Objection!
Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. While the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. And what? Magically made it be whole again? Okay, he carefully glued it back together? Unfortunately, Mr. Godo doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary, in his own words. I had not touched anything else except the mirror. Erg! Gag! Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? Sniffle. I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in the ear which you couldn't hear? Ha! You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, try it. This problem is all yours. Explain what the old man saw. I answer this, then that might be. I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Wouldn't it be okay? Can we solve this contradiction, Nick? There's more than just one contradiction, Maya. I gotta use the restroom. I'm sorry. I need to brush my tail. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm brushing. Now use. I'll be back. I'm back. You heard nothing. You heard nothing. Alright, just more than just one contradiction. What do you mean? Remember Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim table. Please don't clip that. Did you really clip that? There's no man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Oh, that's a tough one. Three? You think three? What reason do we have to think he's a phony? Don't be mean to Cinnamon. I think you made a mistake. Clearly, Shakudo made a mistake. Mr. Wright, you're the one who brought up all these contradictions. And? If you're trying to tell us the old man just made a mistake, you can grab this case right now with a guilty verdict. How about it, Mr. Wright? Should I just clear your client guilty? Best you can come up with, Nick? Alright, well, that's not right. Sorry, Your Honor, that's the one who made a mistake. One chance, Mr. Wright. Think carefully for your answer this time. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Crusoe? Alright, we'll go with 3 then. Here's to do with contradictions. Yet, there's one very simple answer that clears them all up. And what is that? Incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced? Were 2 completely different events. What? Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. He was an imposter, if only pretended to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there's nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. 6 cup of coffee. Foo! Order in the court. Settle down, or I'll clear the courtroom. Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? What'd you say? That's right. Are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was... Servant girl brought him a Javachino and she put something in it. That's the servant girl right there in the defense chair. I remember her well. It's so hard to believe, but... There's one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. The Maggie Bird and the act of poisoning the coffee. And say anything, the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? I'm sure there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... It's also true that the chef was there. He would notice what was happening. But that's right. Well, witness, your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics. You would have known about it, correct? Oh la la. This is most difficult for me. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify you're under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribune that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. It will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day. Oh, oui. Making progress. The victim, Monsieur Elg, he came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. Ow! As there were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Elg became very excited. It's approximately 5 minutes later is that the poisoning incident occurred. No, as there was no time for a phony to do the acting. So we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all. Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. What you've just done is to commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I'll decide how to punish you later. Oui. For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright, if you please. He took that perjury charge a bit too well. And I guess he'll be in more serious trouble after his cross-examination. The victim, Monsieur Elg, came to my restaurant alone. Was he alone at his table as well? Maybe. I saw him from the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table. Unfortunately for you, Trite. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee has he been drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet. You might say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. The old man arrived not long after him. Oh man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui, he comes often for my special coffee. I drank coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special. I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You're most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip and nothing more. So Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. I should ask about his arrival in more detail. What time was it? Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I can't remember, monsieur. We were told by a witness yesterday. Crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir. Was that perhaps jog your memory, witness? The incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m., no? Just after 2, huh? Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You're wonderful. Ha ha ha. Can't see her all the time and do nothing now, can I? Now dare we add to the witness testimony. Oui, monsieur, judge. Everything I do for you. Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? Ha ha ha. I'm glad at least one person's in a good mood. He's even humming a song to himself. Alright, I think we know where we're going for this. Are you absolutely sure about the time? When I think really hard, I'm sure it was just after 2, oui. It's the time I stopped serving the lunch menu. Right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up a case early just to make it on time. Haha. You should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch. Didn't we do that one time? We held him up. Oh, look at that. It's almost lunchtime already. Witness, come with your testimony, please. There were no other customers. So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim.
Objection.
How many times do you need to ask the same thing, Wright? You'd never catch me drinking the same blend twice. Huh? Trying to establish the presence of a phony victim in the restaurant. But you're wasting your time. Can't grind birdseed to make coffee if you catch my drift. 7th cup. There's a hole in this testimony somewhere, I'm sure of it. He got word he won the lottery. Mount Elk became very excited. Did you see him? No, I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. Remember him shouting, yes, $500,000. Presumably the defendant heard that too then, correct? Maggie? She looked like a poor little frightened dove. What about Mr. Kudo? Old man choked on some birdseed that got stuck in his throat. Seems we now have yet another incident on our hands. Let's see, 5 minutes later, the poisoning incident occurred. And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must have time to kill. I'm a multi-talented woman, monsieur. Sorry? What do you mean? There's le renowned chef Jean Armstrong and la tragic poet Clarice Armstrong. Clarice? Oui, I was writing a poem. An angry tale of a chef and $500,000 of debt. Looking for a man who won $500,000 on the lottery. It's called Pourquoi? It means why. Perhaps I could recite it for La Court. Please don't. No, there was no time for a phony to do the acting. You mean you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred? Ask the old man to call from the payphone. By your own argument, right? The purpose of this phony victim's performance was the old man would see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear. Indeed. Again, it seems the shadow of doubt has been lifted, n'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? Guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to this case, huh? Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Elg, and I refuse to believe he was oblivious. He was there the whole time, after all. You're right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed too? She felt unconscious when the incident occurred, remember? Ah, you mean that's when the phony staged his act. I'll know for sure once I find a hole in his testimony. Flyer. I'm afraid I've finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Quoi? What do you mean? At the time of question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Oui, that must be the show Mon Elk was listening to. Can't see any problem with this testimony. Mr. Wright? I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui. I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time because I had just finished serving the lunch menu. Get the point, Trite, if you have one. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. and claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. It's on the air at 1:30. Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. No! The victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listen to the radio with an abrupt eardrum, catching a show that's already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there was 2 Glen Elgs in Trabian that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elg, acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness. It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that was the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy?
Objection.
Quite a performance, Trite. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this? Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it is now just after 2 p.m. Phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to expose that for the court, however. At that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead. Certainly an obvious conclusion.
Objection.
Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. Well, what? Now, I assume you can prove this theory of yours? Know where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? Actually, is a valid point, Mr. Wright. The theory is stand up to examination by the court. Provide us with proof by answering the simple prosecutor's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. One piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence? What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden? Thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where's the body? Alright, what do we have? I won't say he was at the park. But wait, he could have been behind the magazine rack, right? Right there. That's where he would be. I'm going inside. Had to be. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Trabian. Oh, interesting. Where the body have been hidden inside the restaurant? I care to show the court on these plans. Yes, Your Honor. Next location where the body was hidden inside Trabian is. I'm gonna fail so bad. What's hidden here? I see. That's the position. The real question, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in this location? Too bad. I don't think you'll ever grasp the real heart of rock and roll. What are you talking about? Means your evidence is irrelevant, Mr. Wright. What? You gotta think it through. Flip it and then hit him with some heavy metal. Okay, no, I'm allowed to, I'm sure of it. I have no problem with shooting shit by his side. Been hidden. Location, body was concealed. Kitchen. In here. I see. Alright. Ear medicine. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I'll use the very best bottles, monsieur. It's the highest quality only for me. Where's that bottle found? Mr. Wright? Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Très Bien. Eh? What? I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. Well, this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. L visited a tolerant laundry clinic and was given the medication that day. 8 cups of coffee. You can't be serious. Miss had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. Contents of the bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. Bar! Clint Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen. Not 8 cups, isn't? Every time, this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, this incident occurred. Didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu! Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No! Order, order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elk? Never! I could not do such an horrible thing. No! Did Godot just explode? No! How's he doing that while he's drinking? But Mr. Godot? The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. It's one of my rules. That's a slight idea how many cups you've had by now? And I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My H-deficient friend. Je vous demande pardon. Please, you must hear me out. It's a trap. Listen to me. Por favor. Yo habla español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor is Spanish. I'm only going to ask you once. Did you do it? No. Absolutely no. Let's hear it. You've got one shot, right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. You lie under oath again, Mr. Gold's coffee mug awaits you. As does my gavel. Oh, it is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I got a bad feeling about this. Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. It'll stop your heart. 8 cups of coffee? That's like 1,600 milligrams. It is true, I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. You were forced? By who? I cannot say, or I will be erased. Let's try a different question, then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table? There was... There was another man. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. Just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. It's true, I hid the body in the kitchen. Did you carry the body all by yourself? Oui, I carried him, and I carried Maggie too. Maggie too? She saw the victim collapse, she fainted. I cannot leave her there. Why didn't you hide the bodies? The man forced me to do it. I had no choice. What man? Who was he? No, no, I cannot say. I fear for my life. He's really scared. Just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick. Yeah, you're right. If he won't tell me, I'll tell him. Why don't you go along with this man? I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. What reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Yes? Sure, you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. A maiden? You're a bit old to get away with that. A bit too male. If he's cross-examined without establishing his reasons. Let's prove it with evidence. Did I kill him? I swear. You must believe me. So you're claiming that all you did was hide the body, is that correct? Oui, that's right. If we are to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. You must make clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this. He's already confessed this, but you might as well stop dancing around the real issue. Yeah, maybe we'll tell us who the killer is. Let's talk to him, Nick. It's not a bad idea. Alright, let's present this. You have a $500,000 debt, don't you? $500,000, is this true, Mr. Armstrong? Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak, and I borrowed the money. This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why he couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man. Furio Tigre! A $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you. Oui, it is as you say. Mr. Armstrong, the Tiger. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and the inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. Poison in the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Is that your doing as well? No, I know nothing about that. Make it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Mr. Godo. You will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. 30 minutes. Oh, what? The trial will go on and I'll see to it to myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand, not a minute more. Oh, how the? Don't sit back and relax yet, Wright. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. The trial can still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godo. We'll resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court's adjourned for a 30-minute recess. I'm not sure if we have time to do this tonight. What do you think? Oh, maybe not. This is probably a good stopping point. You think stop there? It is a good clean break. Alright, we can stop there for the night. It's getting late, I know. I feel like I stopped early last night too, though. You want Big Fox? Okay, Big Fox it is. Alright, Big Fox. I actually have it labeled as Big Fox. Why are you bonking for? Giant Fox. Alright, let's just close. We saved, right? I think I saved. Pretty sure I saved. Hope I saved. If not, we know all the answers, so it'll be fine. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with more chess puzzles in Phoenix Wright. We should be able to finish up this trial tomorrow. And maybe we'll even have time to start with the next one, because we are on part 4, I think. I don't know. So, and we're still making progress in this game. I think we're maybe, based off the fact that we seem to be doing one trial a week, I think we should be done in 2 weeks-ish. We should be done by the end of the month. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all have a great night. Sleep well, have wonderful dreams. Let's see, is my Yep, all my buttons are broken. Yep, when my keyboard messed up, all my buttons broke with them. Lovely. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that while I'm thinking about it. So, sleep well, have good dreams. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night.